Hi Taurus, I hope that everybody's doing well. My name is Gabriella. For anybody new tuning in, I channel as well as interpret the tarot cards. Before we get into it, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. There's a focus here on harmony, even on relationships and reciprocity. Speaking of relationships, we're starting off with the Lovers here. The Lovers, as much as it can be like somebody that maybe you have a romantic relationship, it's a lot bigger than that. It's about like the people in your life that you have chemistry with. It's also about the things that you do that you have chemistry with, like activities that you enjoy doing, things that you have passion for, things that you love. Being in your element when you connect with that thing or that person. Feeling very drawn to it or to them. Somebody you're partnered up with in some capacity, someone you're working with. This is somebody that you feel like you share something with. It can be a family member, it can be like somebody that you're close with, but you feel in a way like there's this element that both of you guys possess that like unites the two of you. And I'm seeing you working with this person. You can also be working on a relationship as well. I'm hearing an interesting word. It seems even like before maybe something bigger happens, there may be like something that you're doing together. Let's get further. I want to understand this more. In a way, it seems like it's laying or resting on you to make something happen. Because I'm kind of seeing you be the leader, but also in an introspective way. This may be something that you're thinking about very carefully when it comes to how you want to lead something out. It's like the way that this interaction works, you're kind of in charge of it, but I'm not seeing it be a blatant like follow the leader thing. It's more so you being like, let me be thoughtful and conscientious about the way that I'm taking control of this situation. I want to be as thoughtful as I can about this, about the actions, about the moves that I'm making, about the choices, about the way in which I exchange energy and collaborate with this person. There's something intuitive here as well that you're getting connected with. It's like the more you're reflecting when it comes to like your drive to be in control and take action, the more intuitively you're understanding what you are meant to do with the power that you've been given. Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius. What it is that you're feeling and what the right steps are for you to be taking. How to make moves that feel authentic to you. How to create the bridge to harmony with you and the people that you're close with, and maybe a specific person that you're close with. You may also be reflecting on how to work with somebody that may be a bit controlling at times. They may be quite particular, maybe kind of bossy even, and finding ways to work with this person and be able to like show up and be authentic and work with this situation, work with this person with grace. Even finding new ways to adapt, to create harmony and create love, even understanding the intention of like your behavior and maybe also this other person's. Deep reflection, deep understanding. Seems even like a greater knowing that you are possessing and getting in touch with now. It's like a higher road that you're taking that is creating ultimate balance, but it can only be done through active reflection with the intention of you like connecting more with yourself, becoming more conscious and aware. And allowing your intuition to lead you. It's like as the dust of the subconscious settles, a pathway becomes very clear to you. And once you focus on that, things pick up and things move very quickly. And you feel more at peace, you feel centered. This is somebody you definitely have history with. For some of you, you could have dated this person. It could be a family member. This can be somebody that you lived with at some point in time, somebody that you grew up with even. This is not a new energy. It's an old one within your life. It's one that you have memories with too. I'm seeing there be such a focus on twos with the Lovers and the Four of Wands and the Six of Cups. It's like there's this focus of like these two people here, and then again it's these two people here, and then again it's these two people here. Because of the history that exists between the two of you, it may feel like a bit overwhelming even at times. To find balance, but it's about prioritizing. Even responsibilities. It's like the more you think about how to take action and moves to make and how to assert yourself and integrate that with like your deeper knowing and deeper understanding and reflection, even like changes the way that you address what it is that you're addressing. It opens up a different type of door for you, Taurus. And the more you're prioritizing, the more that is creating stability for you. But in a different way, in a new way. And becoming one with the change allows you to see things with a deep sense of knowing, understanding, and clarity. It's like over time, I'm seeing this thing be revealed more and more to you. Before, when you were working with this person, because of like the long history that you've had with them, there may have been even like a butting of heads in the past with this person, because I'm seeing these two energies where there's a sense of there being like maybe stubbornness and wanting things to go like my way, and then maybe this other person was like that. But by like switching up your priorities and also your intentions, wanting to do this with like grace and love, and even having this deeper understanding of what it means when you love someone and how to interact with them through a space of acceptance rather than like forcing, rather than having this like even like power play. When you switch up the intention space of creating like stability between you and this person, it seems even like the way that you interact with them changes. And there's like more thought that you're putting into the actions that you're taking. And I'm seeing you be more like patient and maybe less quick to react. It's like a more mature energy even that's happening here. More even of a responsibility that you're assuming, and more that you're thinking about where it is that you're going and where you want that to lead, following your intuition, bringing you into this change where you feel more authentic and more light and more in touch with yourself and with your path, and more level-headed, which grants you clarity of what is evolving and what's coming to be and what's changing and how to get to where it is you want to go. Seems even like you feel more responsible for creating like some type of stability within your life, and possibly with this person. I'm looking at Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, the Moon, and Scorpio. I'm seeing this like yellowish orange. It reminds me of mangoes with the King of Cups. Rethinking, reassessing expectations. Making moves in accordance allows that to come to fruition. it looks like you're breaking out of some sort of pattern and allowing yourself to evolve, and in some ways you may feel a bit of resistance to that, a resistance to the change. I'm even seeing something be acknowledged here with maybe about something that you had been feeling at odds about or conflicted about. But by reviewing what your standards are, it allows you to also create boundaries and apply them so the outcome is what you want it to be. Letting go of what you don't need to hold on to anymore and creating with what you do have. Seeing Taurus, Mercury, and Pluto here. I'm seeing this relationship where things may have felt out of balance when it comes even to like the conversations that you would have with someone. Something about like the communication. There had been some sort of issue with that. Everything having to do with air energy. So it's like what's communicated, what's received, what's thought about, what's processed. There may be somebody within your environment that you feel like triggers you. You feel the need to like even protect yourself when it comes to this person. And this may be somebody where when you interact with them, it causes this thing to come up within you that has you wanting to speak in a way or reply or interact in a way where you're just thinking about yourself and maybe even like forgetting the like wholeness of a person. It's this moment where like sometimes when we have disagreements or we feel like we need to protect ourselves from someone, it's like it becomes us versus them. It becomes like us versus the enemy, and in a way like people can like lose their humanity when we get in those situations with people, because we're just seeing this like one way that we perceive them to be presenting towards us. So it's even about understanding when you're feeling triggered and when this part of you comes out and feels this need to like defend itself and all of that, and asking yourself like, why do I feel in a sense of conflict, or where's this external conflict coming from with this person, and making a judgment call to size this up and understand it and be like, when I'm closed off, it doesn't allow me to have this sense of reciprocity with this person. And maybe this is also about changing expectations and moving into a space where rather than expecting something that this person is like not able to give to you, it's about coming to terms with what they are giving to you, and also creating boundaries to protect yourself and to communicate what you need to communicate in order to get the outcome that you want. Seems like something big that you're letting go of as well. Seeing this be more internal than it is external. However, it may be related to something external for you too, something physical maybe. To have the Hierophant next to Mercury and also Saturn, it's like completing a lesson when it comes to what we speak out and how we take action. To also see the Queen and the King of Swords here, it's like when we use our Mercury energy, are we using it in a way that's like reserved and thoughtful and thinking about like the peace and the harmony and all of that, or are we using our throat chakra in another way? Like, what is the agenda? What's the basis? What's the intention? And what is that creating? It's like, even if you come into an interaction with someone that's coming from a closed off space, are we going to like close ourselves off because of coming into contact with that, or are we going to keep ourselves and our hearts open and have boundaries so we can stay open and still be safe within our interactions too, and be accepting of where this person is rather than judging it and feeling like we need to change form because of that. Pluto, Taurus, Mercury, Saturn. Okay, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.